Hello, entrepreneurs. I am Adrian Edwards, and thank you for joining my channel, Discovering Beautiful Minds, where I'm going to be talking about all things writing and all things publishing. Today's topic, I'm going to be talking to you about who's your audience. I have asked different writers in my writing community, who's your target audience? A lot of times, this is the response that I got. Well, my target audience is whoever will read it. No, that can't be your target audience. So what do I mean about who's your target audience? You have to have a target audience for your writing. So with that being said, this is what I mean. Is your audience geared towards small children? Are you writing a children's book? Then your target audience is small children. You want your small children to be able to pick up your book by their mothers, their fathers, their grandparents, older siblings, be able to pick a book out in school. Your target audience is for young children because you are writing a children's book. Now, what about teenage group? You're writing for young adults. So if you're writing something about certain characters that are in high school per se or in middle school, your target audience is for that like upper middle school to that high school area, and even young adults that's transitioning off into college. So if I'm writing about a senior in high school and that senior in high school has just graduated and they are off to Michigan State University, well, if I'm going to be talking about dorm life after home life, it's geared towards young adults. Me, myself, I write realistic fiction and I write women's fiction. So my realistic fiction, those novels is geared towards adult readers. My women's fiction is usually geared towards women, and that's adult women. So it's still adult audience. My audience is always going to be adult. Okay, so that being said, make sure that when you go sit down and you're trying to find your niche in writing and you're trying to develop your writing voice, your author's voice, we call it, make sure that as you're trying to figure out what your author voice is, understand who your target audience is for. Because once you hone in to that particular aspect, then you're gonna see how all of your writing is going to be geared towards that type of audience. If you do not know your audience, you could be writing here, you could be writing there, you could be writing all over the place. For instance, if I mention Nicholas Sparks, he's one of my favorite authors, okay? Every time you read a Nicholas Sparks book, it's geared towards adults. He has not written a children's book that I'm aware of. If he has, someone let me know in the description box below. Tell me in the comments. But I will say that I have never heard of him ever writing a children's book. That being said, I do know that his target audience is adult. So I want you as an author on the road to discovering your style of writing to try to hone in onto not only what type of books you want to write, but also what type of audience do you want your books to be geared towards. It's really important. So if someone asks you, what is your target audience? Please don't ever tell them to anybody that's going to read it, because most authors that are published authors and have been doing this for years and years, they're going to look at us like we're crazy. And the truth of the matter is, sometimes when you're just starting off as a writer, you're just hitting the pavement writing, you really don't know what it is that you want to write about, because sometimes your mind is everywhere. And let's just face it, a lot of us writers, our mind is everywhere. Why? Because we're creative. That being said, thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel if you are interested in knowing about all things writing and learning about all things publishing. Also, if you have a comment, please list it in the comment section below. If it's anything that you want me to talk about next, don't forget to hesitate to do it, okay? So don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can get post notifications every time I upload a video. That being said, entrepreneurs, I want you to have a wonderful day, and don't forget to write away.